What's up, everybody? Bdf 44 coming at you with another video. All right, man. Feel pretty good. Got out of there exactly at 10 o'clock, all on time. Everything went well. Slept pretty good. Even though I had a weird situation where, like I always do when I sleep there, had some weird type of spiritual thing. It wasn't really a sleep paralysis, but it was more like what I always describe, where it felt like something was trying to like hug me or hump me or something like that. It was a different vibe because I had prayed. I prayed the night going into that, like, yo, whatever's coming my way, I'd like for you to intercept it, Lord, because I've already had this happen to me several times in a row, sleeping here, having these sleep paralysis / attacks. And so I already know, even though I'm in a different room, there's a decent chance this could be what I experienced. So I had prayed up before I went to sleep last night, and the energy that came my way, I was half asleep. So what ended up happening was, while it was doing its attack, I ended up falling asleep. And in the dream, I ended up Hulk slamming it thing. I grabbed it up off me and I was telling it, like, why are you attacking people as they sleep here? Why are you trying to bring about some type of assault to unsuspecting people? You know damn well that you're wrong for that. And as I was saying that to the spirit, I was Hulk slamming it back and forth, beating the hell out of it. And after I finished beating the hell out of it, I flew up. I guess that represented heaven or something. And I brought it to an area where it couldn't, I guess, return back to the motel. Very strange, semi-dream, semi-awake type of experience. I've never experienced anything like that in my life. Nothing like that. But essentially what I felt like was the Lord had powered me up, so to speak, put this strength in me to defend myself against that energy. And there was no fear. I was a lot stronger than that energy. And I beat the hell out of it. I wore it out. I don't remember what it looked like. It felt like a black shadow of some sort. No idea what it looked like. But I can assure you that it's going to be wary about bothering me again. I can assure you that. And for those who would think I'm crazy, hey man, call them therapy sessions for a reason. But it was what it was, man. That's exactly how that went. And as I always tell y'all, man, when I have the type of sleep paralysis type things, I'm usually half awake, half asleep. That's usually how that works. I don't know if that's how it works for most people, but for me, I was in that semi-sleepy, not really awake, but not really sleep state. That's when you're most sensitive spiritually, in my opinion. And so that's what it was. I was already half asleep anyway, so I just kind of fell into sleep as to where I turned into like some type of superhero. It beat the hell out of it while it was trying to hump me or attack me or whatever the hell it was trying to do. But I was saying, like, yo, why are you attacking people this way? What type of sick pervert ass energy are you? Why are you trying to hump me while I'm in bed, yo? Hugging me and then humping, like. And I'm like, nah, we ain't doing that. Let me tell you something. Not only are you not going to be able to do that to me anymore, you ain't going to be able to do that to anybody anymore. You are leaving this place. I'm casting you out personally. And that's exactly what I did. That's exactly what I did. I beat it up and I casted it away. I delivered it straight to heaven's doorsteps or hell's door, wherever, I went up. I flew up. And the strange thing was, at the end of that dream, it was like, after that process, I found myself walking around in the upper room, so to speak, wherever I was. And it was very interesting because it didn't look like no type of heaven or nothing. It looked like the upstairs of a club or something like that. And the way that it was set up in the dream, it was like it was upstairs, as if my motel room had an upstairs lounge area or something, which is not how that works at all. But in the dream, it was like I was telling them to close the door upstairs because the ventilation was coming down into my room and kind of making me cold. So I was like, yo, can y'all close the door? And the guys at the security at the door were like, yeah, we'll take care of it. And you saw people coming in and out as if they were doing catering. Very strange. Everybody was Mexican. All the people up there were Mexican. Very, very wild, weird stuff. So that's exactly what it was. And then there was another part. I woke up out of that dream and then fell back asleep maybe 10 minutes later, 20 minutes later, and then found myself somewhere random where it was a bunch of young people hanging around, lounging and stuff like that. Similar vibe, but it was almost like I was still in a hotel state. So what it felt like was like as if I was at some type of hostel or something. Like that one night I spent at the hostel. Everybody's running around doing whatever they're doing in the place, but you have an opportunity to take a shower. So I went in to some room, took a shower, and came out of there. I don't know, it was just a weird dream. And as I was coming out of there, it was this young black dude who's probably I'd say about 17 years old, 16 years old, but he was telling his friend, like, yo, I'm unhappy, I'm very unhappy. He kept using the word unhappy. And so as he was talking to his friend, I walked over to his friend and said, hey, let me try to holler at him. And I said, you said something about unhappy. I was like, I know a little something about being unhappy. And I was going to talk to him. He was like, you know what? I wrote something. I want you to hear it. And he went into this like song, and it was good. Whatever he was saying to me, whatever he was singing to me, he was good at it. He was spitting whatever it was, but he kept rotating around me. Like he couldn't stand still in front of me and do his song. He had to rotate, like walk around me the entire time. So I'm turning around like this, trying to keep up with it. But it was like he was saying some really dope stuff. Whatever it was impressing me. And he was like, yeah, man, that's all I really needed. I just needed to spit that at somebody. And I ended up waking up after that. It was just a weird vibe about last night, man. Very detailed. The dreams felt connected, as if it was like the same place that I took whatever the hell that was to. Real strange stuff, man. I just wanted to share that with y'all. I'm about to be where I need to be right now to take care of the business at hand. But yeah, your boy had a spiritual experience that I never felt before. I've been attacked many times. I ain't never turned the tide on what it is that's attacked me in the way that I did. I think I fought one of them things once before, but to have dominated it in the way that I did last night, that was different. I destroyed that damn thing. And scolded it the whole time like I was his parent. Very weird dream, but yeah, that's how that went, man. That's exactly how that went. Just wanted to share that with y'all. Everything's going smooth so far. Still got a lot of steps, but they have the hotel AC room available to me, which is important because it's about to be a heat wave right now over the next several days. So yeah, that's really helpful. And we'll see how it goes. Bdf 44. Thank y'all for watching.